Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. Today I get to share with you a sneak peek of our upcoming May release. I am so excited about this die set and stamp set that has a barbecue theme. This is the Un-Grill-eviable Stamp Set and Coordinating Die Set, 26 pieces in that set. And then we have our standalone die set, the barbecue die set. It creates this super fun grill, and it has little pieces of barbecued meat you can put on there, the flame, some tools, and I am going to pair it with our brand new glossy red cardstock that is very similar to our glossy black cardstock that already released. So the red is brand new. It's perfect for this grill. I'm going to do my grill exactly like the one on the back of the package. So I'm cutting quite a few things from that glossy black cardstock and then the top of the grill with the red. I also have some holographic paper I'm going to cut a few things from, so everything is like nice and shiny, and it's going to really bring this grill to life. I'm not kidding. It is so very cool, and using the glossy cardstock really adds to it. So I'm loving that. So we're going to die cut these out, and then I'm going to kind of show you how they go together. There was the flame. We have these long pieces that accent the grill. I cut them from regular cardstock, so there'd be a bit of a difference there. We have some smoke to go with the flame. I love that. We've got our little grill tools over there, and there's also a little piece that creates the handle, so you can do the handle and the top of the tool different. And then we have our turkey leg, as I like to call it. It could be a chicken leg. We have a steak, and then we have like a frankfurter wiener, a hot dog, and then I made mine a hamburger with cheese on it, but on the packaging it's like brown and red, so make it whatever you want it to be. All right, so I'm now adhering some of those pieces together. The handle for the lid, I glued the little ends behind the top of the lid and then put some glue on the top of these legs and put them behind the grill. It has little like pieces that stick out where you can obviously tell where the legs go. I added my little, it's kind of like a vent, for the grill. I added that, and then there's a wheel, and the grills usually only have one side with the wheel, so you have to tilt it and drag it. So I'm going to put my wheel right here, just like the package, and it's just really cute because it has the two layers, so it kind of gives it a little bit of life. And like the flame, it has these two layers, so you can do two different colors, and it gives it kind of that 3D effect. And I like that the flame is just large and in charge. And this die set was created in conjunction with Pear Blossom Press. It'd be a really great one to use the lights. And I don't know if you know this, but they have a brand new light that flickers, which would be perfect for this set. So there's all the little meats put together. I had so much fun playing with this and building this grill. It just looks so like realistic, and it's like a really nice size, and it's gonna fill up. I'm gonna make a A7 size card with this, so it's going to fill it up really well. All right, so next I have a brand new background stamp set, the double line plaid. I am going to stamp it with this it's like a sky blue sea breeze. It's sea breeze ink, and I'm going to stamp that onto some paper. Now my paper is about 6 inches, so you can see, or it's just over 6 inches. So you can see a little bit hangs off of the 6-inch stamp. And that's okay because I'm going to put a little piece where my grill will like sit on. And so it actually works out great for this paper. So then I have some wood grain cardstock I'm going to put down. So it kind of looks like the deck, and maybe the blue part is like the back of the house. I'm just having fun with it. It doesn't have to be super realistic, just like representational, right? And now I can glue down that grill, and you can see how well it fits on this paper that's like 6 1/4 inches by 4 1/4. And then I'm going to add a tiny little brad, and that is going to be like the thing that my tools hang off of. So I added the brad, and I tried not to make it too tight. And then I'm going to take a tiny piece of twine, and I'm going to put that around the brad, and this is supposed to kind of look like the leather handle that's on those really big barbecue tools. So I'm going to trim this down a little bit, and to get it to like lay flat or really be held down, I'm going to use a glue dot. So that's going to hold the two ends together and help it to stick down to the barbecue part. So, you know, it doesn't swing around. I don't want that. I just want it to look like the tools are hanging there. Then I took a glue dot and rolled it up like a little burrito and put it on the end of my tools on the back side. And then that is going to stick down over that twine. And then for the ending, like the tool part, not the handle part, I put a little bit of liquid glue. So then these just look like they're dangling there on their little twine or leather piece and the hook. And I love it. It really adds to this and helps, you know, make it look a little more realistic. So then I die cut the smoke part from some light gray cardstock, and I'll add that on here. And you can just use a couple of these. I like that when you die cut it, they die cut in like separate little pieces. Then you can have lots of smoke, a little bit of smoke, and they'd also work good for like steam off of a coffee cup or something. So kind of a cool thing. And there's 5 pieces there. So I'll add the last one, and there it is. Little steam coming out, little smoke. All right, I'm going to put I'm going to call it a frankfurter because that goes with the sentiment that I'm going to choose for my card. And then a steak. And this is the new Simply Sentimental Dad. And I am in love with this set. I'm going to use the word dad. I'm going to stamp that with our Ink on 3 waterproof hybrid ink, and then I can Copic color this because you see this word has like openings on the side. So I love that. I'm gonna have it color coordinate with my project. So after die cutting it out, I used my R27, R17, some YR markers in YR, I think that's 18, and YR 16. So it kind of fades like a flame from red to orange. Ooh, I love it. And then, so my sentiment says, Frank's a lot. It's from the Un-Grill-eviable set, and then I put Dad. Next, I went a little crazy. I wanted a border of these frankfurters, I'm calling them, and I'm gonna have them look like in a butcher shop, like they're all hooked together and like, you know, they dangle. And I just thought it'd be really fun to make a border for my card using these because it went with the saying. So I did that. I needed 7 for the top and 7 for the bottom on this A7 size card. So kind of a lot of die cutting, 14 extra pieces there, but it was so worth it. I love the look and how it turned out. It really made the theme of this card. So there we have it. And then I'm going to add a little extra element to the center. I die cut these strips. We have a slimline set that die cuts strips in different sizes. We can use them or there's die cut pieces that have stitching, and then there's pieces that have no stitching. So I went with the second to the largest strips that do have stitching. And I'm using my grid mat there so I can kind of figure out where center is. And then I started with my 2 center colors and worked my way out. So it's kind of an ombre from that really dark red to the yellow. And I just think that really, again, repeats that theme of that flame kind of feel. So trim those off, and then it just needed something to polish it off. So I die cut the skinniest strip, and I used that glossy black cardstock, and it is stitched right down the center, but you can see it's really super thin, so it just looks like a nice accent piece there, and it really finished it off and gave me the look I wanted. My centerpiece I popped up, so then you can see my little frankfurters across the top and bottom and the strips through the middle. Then from that same Un-Grill-eviable stamp set, I took a bunch of the images there and stamped them in gray at the bottom. So just really light, but it adds something special to the inside. And then of course I wanted to make this a Father's Day card. So from the same set, there is Happy Father's Day, and I stamped that at the top with black ink to finish off my card. And I love it. That grill is so much fun, and I really do want to make a light up version of it. I think it's really cool. So this is day 1 of our sneak peeks. There are a week of sneak peeks, so you can check out all the things we have for dads and grads in this release. I think that you're going to have fun with it. There's some really punny things, which of course we all love, and I will see you all again very soon with another sneak peek. Happy stamping! Bye!